Dale, dale, baila lo loco. Como tú lo mueves en el mundo, lo mueven poco.
Calentamiento global, anda suelto el animal. Mano arriba el que es real. Esto se va a hacer que calor, que ca. En la discoteca, que calor.
This is the night both sets of supporters have been waiting for. Not long now until kick-off on match day 1 in the Champions League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. Well, I must say, this stadium falls in the must-visit category for any football fan should the chance come his or her way. Anfield is the venue. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me here on the commentary box is Lee Dixon. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It is Liverpool facing Salzburg.
Well, Derek, I hope you are as excited as me. The start of the Champions League, always a special atmosphere. Both teams will be hoping for a long journey, or it may be very, very short. We're about to find out.
A highly rated Brazilian, Alisson, begins between the posts. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Joe Gomez in central defence. Mohamed Salah plays with Sadio Mane out wide. And leading the attack today is the ultimate pressing machine, Roberto Firmino. Words that resonate with football fans the world over, whether Liverpool supporters or not. This is Anfield.
Well, it is, and that is the cop behind the goal. Probably one of the most famous, iconic stands in world football.
And introducing the visitors' lineup today. Looks as though they're going with the belt and braces approach.
Yeah, 5-3-2 or 3-5-2. The midfield will be flooded when they've got the ball. Defensively, those fullbacks will be asked to supply support to their 3 centre-backs. But it does enable you to play 2 strikers up front.
Fabinho now. Alexander-Arnold has it. It's with Fabinho. Now Mo Salah. An authoritative challenge. Daka. By no means on his own here. And the cross goes in. And a goal kick given. Well, match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating. And as we look at the group, what might we see in this section, Lee?
Liverpool always have to be up there with the favourites of any competition. Not only to top the group, but to go all the way to the final, maybe win it. So much quality throughout the team. Napoli are a joy to watch too, we know that. So we'll keep a close eye on this group to see how it works out.
Well, they're keeping their opponents moving and guessing. Textbook defending inside the box. And a no-nonsense clearance. Wang Hee-chan running with the ball confidently. Not really the ideal clearance. This is Salah. Wijnaldum. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Well, you know, Lee, having been in Istanbul in 2005 to witness what I thought was the greatest Liverpool comeback in European history, I didn't think that would ever be rivaled, but against Barcelona last season it was.
Well, we've seen some nights at Anfield, some mad...
He must finish! And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, here it is again, Derek, and when the ball goes in wide areas, sometimes defenders struggle to stop the crosses. They did on that occasion, and in the end it's poor defending, but the ball's ended up in the back of the net.
Henderson. And it's a quality pass. He's going forward well here. Salah! Terrific block there. Liverpool, big chance to get them on terms. It's gone in beyond the goalkeeper, and Liverpool are level.
Well, as we can see, the keeper's done his best, but there's nothing he can do from there. He's not going to miss that one.
Let's have another view of that goal. Oh, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece.
Number 9, Roberto Firmino.
Ulmer. Junuzovic. Into the advanced position. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Well, the cross that time completely overcooked. And a harmless cross gobbled up. Oh, and that challenge carried with it quite the element of risk. Now, what's the referee going to do next? The Jekyll and Hyde story being written. A goal earlier, and now a red card.
It's not ideal to lose a goal scorer. He's an impact player. He's certainly made an impact now.
Wkwkw. Andreas Ulmer. Options around him. A very good tackle. Potentially productive here for Liverpool on the flank. Breaking at pace. Fruitful looking attack. He's got the right idea with that pass. And this time it's in.
Well, I do just love goals like this. On the breakaway, they soak up the pressure. You have to be organised when you haven't got the ball to break into the positions when you get the ball and hit the team on the counter-attack. And it's a clinical finish at the end of it as well.
Ulmer. Ball with Junuzovic. And that is how to thwart them. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Alexander-Arnold. This is Salah. Alexander-Arnold has it.
The referee has indicated...
We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Promising looking ball. My goodness, it looked as though he was clean through. And the referee, what will he do here? And the official had no option but to reach for the red card. He decided it was a goal-scoring opportunity denied, Lee.
Absolutely, no decision to be made, really. The card was out pretty quickly.
Well, they've lost possession of the ball. So half-time it is, and the fans are not... And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Wijnaldum now. Mane. Fabinho now. This is Salah. Effective challenge. Alexander-Arnold. Angled for Salah. It comes to nothing. Just a quick reminder, we've got Champions League group stage action for you to look forward to. A real opening now. It has to be, surely. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
And it's a quality pass. That's all they can conjure for now. Liverpool have given it away. Typically tigerish tackle from Jordan Henderson. Wijnaldum. Junuzovic. A complete miscue by the goalkeeper. Will there be a price to pay? Hey.
Well, we're going to see the replay. The goalkeeper won't want to see this again. He gives the ball away. Still a bit to do, to be fair, but it's his fault.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Half an hour remaining then. Alexander-Arnold. Milner. Passing it around with aplomb. Wijnaldum. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Straight down the throat of the opposition. Opportunity for them to get back into the game. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Junuzovic. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Daka. Christensen. Pure ball control.
The visitors' possession stats are brilliant. If you don't control the ball in midfield, it's very difficult to have enough of the ball to create chances for your strikers, and really has been a dominant performance.
Onto the pitch.
Fabinho now.
Shaqiri.
Here's Milner. Wijnaldum now. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. A move of promise on the flank. Will he play it in? Will it be? Still possibilities. Into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp at the second time of asking, but first time around, it was a good deal more complicated.
No, it was a fabulous save initially. He gets the ball in the end with great relief.
Wijnaldum. It's with Fabinho. Wijnaldum. Fabinho. Excellent vision. Mane. Turning inside. Where's he going to go? Danger averted for now. A very effective clearance. Crossing opportunity. Taking care of business defensively here. Wkwkw. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? An utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick.
Well, Derek, if you don't close down, you don't work hard without the ball, you don't put a shift in, you end up with a performance and an atmosphere like this. The fans are not very happy at all. Been poor today.
Can they trouble the opposition this time? Christensen. He has time to play it over. Wang Hee-chan. Nicely blocked, but he's got to get rid of it. And the referee says play on, advantage Liverpool. Read it magnificently and intercepted.
The referee has indicated
We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Mane. That's a very impressive piece of defending. And that is the end of the story. And my goodness,
Mami. Colgando del cuello los juguetes, del cuello los juguetes, rodeado de flores y billetes, flores y billetes. Estamos worldwide a machete, sí, sí. Y mira, si con nosotros te entremetes, no quieres que lo. Me da igual si tu amor me compromete. Digo que toca el número 7. Si me entrego que tú me sujetes. Yo por ti, tú por mí, que me pongan los grilletes. Somos dos cantantes como los de antes. El respeto es en boletos y diamantes. Se me para el corazón solo con mirarte. Porque a ti te canto pa' que tú me cantes. Somos dos cantantes como los de antes. El respeto en boletos y diamantes. Se me para el corazón solo con mirarte. Porque a ti te canto pa' que tú me cantes.
Yo por ti, tú por mí, yo por ti, tú por mí, yo por ti, tú por mí.
Yo por ti, tú por mí, yo por ti, tú por mí, yo por ti, tú por mí. Pongan los billetes.
Yo por ti, tú por mí, yo por ti, tú por mí, yo por ti, tú por mí.
Yo por ti, tú por mí, yo por ti, tú por mí, yo por ti, tú por mí. Pongan los billetes.
Y yo por ti, tú por mí, ¿quién lo diría? Eres única, mamacita Rosalía. Tiene el poder que mi mente desvía. Yo por ti por ahí me tiraría.
You would think this game has epic written all over it. Two heavyweights of Europe, and both have the potential to go far. It's Napoli. They face Liverpool, and it's coming up live on EA TV next. It is a city where passion for football is red hot. Welcome to Naples in southern Italy. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary box is Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to this evening. It's Napoli taking on Liverpool.
Thank you, Derek. Well, these Liverpool players will be feeling the pressure after the opening game in their Champions League. Every one of those players will feel the pressure now, not only from the club officials, coaches, but also the fans. They need to do better.
And a glance at the Napoli side. David Ospina, the Colombian, is the goalkeeper. Kalidou Koulibaly plays alongside Kostas Manolas in central defence. And up front, it's a man with a genuine nose for goal, Arkadiusz Milik. Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up. So the starting lineup for Liverpool. The highly rated Brazilian Alisson begins between the posts. Jordan Henderson starts with Jorginho Wijnaldum in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. He just needs to stay level-headed now. Surely. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, Derek, as we see here, this is why I wasn't a forward. He passes this ball into net, uses all that finesse he's got. I just didn't have it. I'd have put my laces straight through that ball, but what a finish.
Underway again. Liverpool hold the aces. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Fabian. Hisai. So glancing at the table, and I must say, when the teams came out of the various pots for the Champions League draw, this was the one that stood out straight away. What a riveting game this promises to be.
Well, we're in for a real belter, I think. So much hype leading up to this game. Both teams expected to go deep into this competition. Can't wait for this one.
Wijnaldum. It is a decent-looking attack here. Teammate in support. And the defender takes care of business. Wijnaldum. Now Origi. Henderson. And slipped through beautifully. In towards Salah. And a half-baked clearance. And the counter looks on here, options available. He's got space. And space for the cross. Alan. Mario Rui. Surely! That is a moment he would dearly love to have back if possible.
Yeah, it wasn't his best effort, was it? But I bet he thought, I haven't got anything on, why not try a shot?
Poor pass under no real pressure. Into the middle from Lorenzo Insigne. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition.
Liverpool have hardly had the ball, but when they've had the ball, they keep delivering the sucker punch. A great advert for low possession, counter-attacking football. It's really working.
Can he get them level? And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, let's see that again. Oh, it's so sweetly hit. Look at his technique. Absolutely brilliant. He's got the power, he's got the accuracy, and now he's got himself a goal.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. And the Liverpool throw-in forthcoming. Giving the ball away. Henderson has it. Alexander-Arnold has it. Fabinho now. Read it superbly to take back possession. It might be the moment to get them ahead. And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch.
Well, it's good play. Ian Wright always told me, stand in the middle of the goal. It sounds simple, but you don't have to get a lot of goals from that position.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, the manager knows the importance of that goal. He also knows that you're at your most vulnerable just after you've scored.
Well, having conceded a goal, how will Napoli reply? Van Dijk. Was an excellent vision. And now Arkadiusz Milik. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Lozano. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Wijnaldum. Fabinho. And so it is, the first half story. And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is underway. From one side of the pitch to the other. Fabinho now. Henderson. Salah! Lozano. And the decision is one of offside here. Real chance. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation. Once again the sides are level. It's a kaleidoscope of shifting emotions. Wijnaldum. Now Origi. Alexander-Arnold. Preferring to... Salah! Well, that attempt was never going to trouble the scoreboard operator.
Well, you're taught as a youngster, technique, technique, technique. He didn't have any there.
Fabian. Under real pressure. Can't miss, surely. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Wijnaldum. Fine teamwork to win it back. Sadio Mane now. Possession lost, intercepted. Chance to attack using width. Insigne in the centre. Cleared away comprehensively. Wijnaldum. Couldn't hang on to it. Fabian! His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue of that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him.
Not what Liverpool wanted, the concession of a goal. And can they come up with a coherent reply? Fabinho. Now Origi. Delightful pass. Well, the post getting in the way there. They just... couldn't stay in front, and now this match is all square.
Well, the lead barely lasted a few minutes and they're right back in it. Conceding a goal after you've just scored, almost criminal.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Might really be able to trouble them here. Mario Rui. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. And a chance for him on the flank. Will he play it in? He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Mario Rui. Here's Insigne. Fabinho now, moving into the advanced position. Salah. Salah! And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. And a substitution in the offing. Mane. Masterful piece of foiling.
Well, Derek, the tactics for both sides are simple. Attack. They're both trying to win the game, creating chances. It's a brilliant game.
Now the pass not finding its target.
Not long to go now for Napoli. Desperate for a winner. Can the fans urge them over the line?
Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. An important interception. Fabian. And now Zielinski. Possession changes hands, the interception there. And 5 minutes to go. Naby Keita. Now, let's see what they can do here. And Mohamed Salah now. Salah! Superb piece of goalkeeping to prevent them from falling behind.
Oh, top keeping that is. Top keeping. Well done.
Alexander-Arnold. Fabinho. Mane. Beautifully struck and foiled only by the post lead.
Well, how close can he get? He's 3 inches away from scoring.
The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Liverpool trying to click into an attacking, and this could win it. Oh, masterful defending to prevent what looked like a certain goal. And that is the end of the contest, and I'll tell you...
Right, feeling like a brand new me in an entourage where the latest be, and the sun don't shine where the gangsters be, and we Russian roulette to a game of 3. Pot 1, pot 2, pot 3, pot 4, and the sun don't shine running you no more, and the girl say yeah, ain't no more, and we richer than the rich, we ain't poor no more. I ain't been back in a minute, that's crazy. I ain't seen you around, no car, don't pay me. Pull up on your block and you ever try to fade me. Calm down, all good, baby, it's gravy. I ain't been back in a minute, that's crazy. I ain't seen you around, no car, don't page me. Pull up on your back, don't you ever try to fade me. Calm down, all good, baby, it's gravy. on green, my neck on froze. I ain't been back in a minute, that's crazy. I ain't seen you around, no car, don't pitch me. Pull up on your block, did you ever try to fade me? Calm down, all good, baby, it's gravy. I ain't been back in a minute, that's crazy. I ain't seen you around, no car, don't pitch me. Pull up on your block, did you ever try to fade me? Calm down, all good, baby, it's crazy.
Well, the rain has been lashing down in the build-up to the game, and it's still lashing down here at Anfield. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you commentary, and joining me is the former Arsenal defender, Lee Dixon. And we've got UEFA Champions League group stage action to bring you tonight. It is Liverpool facing Genk.
Yeah, it's important you're consistent throughout these group stages. You can't afford any slip-ups, no drop points. As before you know it, you're out the running. Anticipating a really good game today, Derek. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
Can they slot it home? Let's take a look at the Liverpool starting 11. The highly rated Brazilian Alisson begins between the posts. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside. Side Dejan Lovren in central defence. Jorginho Wijnaldum starts with Jordan Henderson in the centre of the pitch. And leading the attack today is the ultimate pressing machine, Roberto Firmino. Henderson has it. Alexander-Arnold. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. This is the lineup for the visitors today. If you like wingers, you'll love this, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. I love to watch a winger play, especially with pace and power. The central striker will stay more or less in front of the goal. The support will be provided by the three central midfield players. The back four is pretty conventional, but the fullbacks will be asked to support from behind.
Patrick Hroszowski. Wonderful chance. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Played into the centre of the box. A punch-happy goalkeeper. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. This might be ideal for the counter. Wijnaldum. And very deftly cut out. Well, Liverpool, normally one of the ultimate European teams, really haven't dazzled at all on the group stage up to now. And they're hoping for a big upturn in fortunes, Lee.
Yeah, you're right, Derek. You can't produce performances like they have and get away with it for too long. It's caught up with them, simple as that. They're desperate for 3 points tonight.
Well, that is how wonderfully weighted pass. Dangerous looking attack. What can he do from here? Well, the cross was acceptable, but no one there to thump it home. Liverpool throw in here. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Henderson has it. Beautifully weighted ball. He's in position. Salah! Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. And the Liverpool throw-in forthcoming. Now, can he deliver accurately? Being pressed and pressed high. Wijnaldum now. Delightful pass. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, it's the hardest thing to do in football, score a goal. But when it's served up on a plate like this, it looks easy. Fabulous through ball. Well, he's delighted, isn't he? We can see that. Calm is needed now just to consolidate this lead. Cool heads.
Number 27.
So the game has restarted. Liverpool in front.
Substitution for Liverpool coming off the pitch.
Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes.
Coming onto the pitch.
He has time to play it over. And Kouassi has it. Hansel. A cross there that was decidedly ordinary. Got to it easily, the keeper. Well, Liverpool, the record winners of the European Cup or Champions League amongst English sides, and it's always something magical when they take part in this competition.
Well, there's such rich history at this football club, right through the players, the staff, but even more so with the spectators. They expect Liverpool to go deep in this competition.
Let's join Alan McAnally now, because I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Napoli game. Alan.
It's a second goal for Napoli. 35 minutes played, 2-0.
Thank you, Alan McAnally. And in possession, Heinen. Wonderful tackle. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Delivered into the box. And he takes on the shot. And the goalkeeper, as you would expect, once again doing his job.
Yeah, that's it, his job. Get behind the ball and save it. Liverpool really struggling in terms of possession, but they won't mind with that. They're winning this game. They're sucking their opponents onto them. And with the pace they've got in midfield and up front, they're really causing problems.
And in possession, Heinen. And Kouassi has it. This could be an interesting avenue. And scope for the cross. Giving it a try. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited. Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Beautifully timed. No more time left. First half. And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is underway. Roszowski with it. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. The cross is on. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Mane. Henderson. Sadio Mane now. Manoeuvring it. Oh, a nice looking pass. And a goal!
Well, the pass makes the goal, Derek. Good finish, yes, but the ball through was brilliant. Slide rule pass.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. Underway once more. Liverpool have the lead.
Liverpool. Number 14, Jordan Henderson.
Paul Ebere Onuachu, and slipped through beautifully. Looks promising, this. Fine cross into the middle. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. He's given the ball away here, Salah. Failed to keep hold of it. Khrushchevsky. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Now Origi. Henderson. Fabinho. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Khrushchevsky with it. Paul Ebere Onuachu. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Alexander-Arnold has it. Beautifully disguised ball. And Mohamed Salah now. And a substitution in the offing. Wijnaldum. Now Origi. Salah. Fabinho. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Options around him. Henderson. Now shall not pass was the message delivered. Great pressure to win the ball back. And news coming through of a goal in the Napoli game. Alan McAnally with the details.
It's a third goal for Napoli. 68 minutes played. 3-0.
Many thanks, Alan. A move of promise on the flank. And the Liverpool throw-in forthcoming. Not a good pass. Bongonda with it. Now can he deliver accurately? Won it back. It is advantage Liverpool here. And it's a quality pass. Mele. Strong play here. Liverpool have given it away. Liverpool throw in here. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Beautifully weighted ball. Mane. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Strength and control, a big part of his game. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. It's been such a tight game. Can Liverpool see this out? The fans are certainly doing their bit, Derek.
An important interception.
Anfield, please give a round of applause.
Lukumi with it.
Man of the match.
It's with Mats Dani.
Jordan Henderson.
Just a couple of minutes left for play. It's with Fabinho. Now what can Liverpool do with this advantageous situation?
The referee has indicated there will be a
Mane.
minimum of
The
2
cross
minutes
is on.
added time.
Veering in field here. Not really close to worrying the scoreboard operator.
No, it's worth a try though, but when he looks at the position he is in, he'll be disappointed he didn't hit the target.
Here's Milner. The referee brings the contest to an end.
Stretch it, make sure the money do. Stretch it, make sure the money do. Stretch it, make sure the money do. Stretch it, yo. My bro just came from Dubai, now he wants woke. Man, I told him that's madness. Money with the bro, do backflips. Make sure you keep it all together, elastic. Stretch it, make sure the money do backflips. This one must have came from. If I say then it's gonna be a long thing. What you mean, man, I sound like this guy? Which guy? I don't even know what he. Let me sip my tea, can't take me for a month. Man, I've done it sometime, about time let it clock. Matters, never ended up in McDonald's. And I haven't had a trophy in a long time. Must have thought that I played for the Gunners. Just came back from a matters. See my guys, yeah, we don't do hat tricks. My guy put 4 and you come like I was showering fresh trim when I step. I don't do no facts. Like, how you say you run this game? I'm ahead of this game. True say that I lacked it. And I took a trip down to Monaco. Went out to Paris, I feel like I'm. What I was gonna say in back pay. These times I was up in late. Flew down the M1, that's more like Kante. You do threads on Twitter and ranting. Doing the most. True say that money is power. So when you get money, keep quiet and ghost. I remember when I shot my shot, but I didn't have guap, so I hit the post. But next time it's a golden goal. And if bro pulls up in the thing on the EUX logo, we bang it on roads. And you know that I've ever got options, I've never been picky, so I'm grabbing both. Stretch it, make sure the money do. Stretch it, make sure the money do. Stretch it, make sure the money do.
Good evening on what is, I regret to have to report, a pretty unpleasant night. The rain has been lashing down here. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me here on the commentary box for complete coverage is Lee Dixon. And we've got UEFA Champions League group stage action to bring you tonight. It is Genk taking on Liverpool.
Yeah, it's important you're consistent throughout these group stages. You can't afford it.
Shaqiri! Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. A bit sloppy in possession. Promising looking ball, and he's found a bit of daylight. An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, let's see that again. Once he gets into his stride, he just strolls past players. What a lovely solo. Wonderful effort this is.
Underway once more. Liverpool have the lead. Mele. Shaqiri. Robertson. What a shocking pass, really. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Space and time for the cross. Ito. In search of it's got to be! And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, it's just great play, Derek. The movement off the ball is key. So many options for the passer to choose from. Lovely goal.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Ito. This could be an interesting avenue. Now he must favour the cross. Wijnaldum. Superbly read and executed. Given away. Real chance. Can they put it away? And a goal!
Well, here's the replay. The keeper's made a save, but it's not good enough. It's back into play. He was first to react, and it's in the back of the net.
Testing times for Liverpool. Can they pass this test? Origi. Fabinho. And that is offside. And in possession, Heinen. And Kouassi has it. Joseph Pantsil. And that's an important intervention. Pantsil. Good-looking sequence. Space on the flank. Just cutting off the supply. Wijnaldum. And Mohamed Salah now. Whatever it takes to keep them out. Mele. Patrick Hroszowski. Paul Ebere Onuachu. And in possession, Heinen. Sadio Mane now. Here's Robertson. Origi. Now Mane. And he did what he had to do defensively. And scope for them to produce something exciting. And will it be the leveller? And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Well, let's join Alan McAnally now, because I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Napoli game. Alan.
It's a second goal for Napoli. 38 minutes played. 2-0.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. And he stopped them in their tracks. Trailing as they are, what will be the thinking in the camp as you see it, Lee?
Well, so far, I give this Liverpool side 6 out of 10. They've been the nearly team. It's close, a bit more aggressive in midfield, get the ball into wide areas a little bit more. Try and stretch the opposition.
Liverpool couldn't keep it. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Origi. Doughty defending to win the ball back. That is that for the first half. And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is underway. Alexander-Arnold. Fabinho now. Mane. Slipshod passing. Ito has it. Going well. Will it be? And really, that would be meat and drink to most goalkeepers.
Yeah, goalkeeper fully in control there.
He must finish! They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Tremendous intuition to win it back.
The hosts have really controlled possession. It's important to have strong, dominant players in your midfield, and they've got that. Just look at what that control gives you.
Patrick Hroszowski. And in possession, Heinen. They do pass the ball with authority. Hroszowski with it. He's going forward well here. And that was a very fine read. Hroszowski with it. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. And showing fine vision. Well, just couldn't keep himself onside. Substitution time it is. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Mane. Salah. Origi. It's a weighted pass. Can they slot it home? Wkwkw. Bongonda with it. I must say, no shortage of space. Good tackle. And very deftly cut out. Now Mo Salah. Mane might be able to set up the chance. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Elects to go short. Wijnaldum. Well, body in the way. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. And it's come off the keeper. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Now Origi. Liverpool couldn't keep it. Wkwkw. Bongonda with it. And in possession, Heinen. Theo Bongonda. Targets available, cross comes in. Wijnaldum. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Denore. Ito. Far from a good pass. Only 10 minutes remaining here. Mats Müller-Dali. Ito. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Gomez. Fabinho. Alexander-Arnold has it. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Well, he did his best to remain onside, but just failed.
Yeah, it was close, but that's all it needs to be, close. He was offside.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Well, let's make no bones about it. This is a thorough thrashing, Lee.
Well, a team mark for Liverpool out of 10 for me. 5, I'm afraid. Not good enough. Disjointed, no cohesion. Work to be done on the training ground, that's for sure.
And in possession, Heinen. An important interception. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, high marks for that pass. Mane. Turning inside, where's he going to go? Wijnaldum! Oh, that's an awful finish, and the goalkeeper could do nothing but... And there goes the final whistle. It's all getting a bit desperate from the Liverpool point of view. If results don't go their way this evening, they'll be eliminated in the group stage. The action is live. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And Liverpool know they really have their work cut out for them if they're not to be eliminated from the Champions League before we get to the knockout phase. It's Salzburg taking on Liverpool.
Well, Liverpool's disastrous campaign continues. Will it go on tonight? We have to wait and see. So far, they've been in poor form, poor tactics. Nothing has gone right for them. They need to get back at it. There's no excuses. Will they live to fight another day? I can't wait to find out.
Delivered into the area here. Running with the ball confidently. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Wang Hee-chan. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Well, here's the truth of the matter. The visitors haven't lived up to their billing during the group stage, and they know the awful position they find themselves in potentially. They could be knocked out of the tournament in the group phase.
Well, who would have thought that at the start? Not me, that's for sure. They could actually be waving goodbye tonight.
Liverpool have given it away. It is a decent-looking attack here. By no means on his own here. It's opening up for them. And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner.
Well, they won't get too many opportunities today. They have to capitalise from set pieces like this.
Not really the ideal clearance. Alexander-Arnold has it. But on the way into the game, so many people were asking us about Sadio Mane, a truly top talent. Lee, what kind of display do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's got amazing finishing ability, and when a player's got that, it means you have to go that extra yard tighter. And when you do that, you leave space behind you, so it puts the defender in two minds.
Shaqiri. Salah. Shaqiri. Mane. And fed forwards. And offside is the decision. It must have been very closely.
Well, yeah, the linesman's got the best view of them all. I think he got that right.
They've given it away. Liverpool obsessed with finding a forward gear. Now what can they do? Shaqiri! A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. Wijnaldum. Origi. It has to be. And a chance for them to nudge in front. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, here's the replay. It comes off the keeper, and he's every right to ask where his defenders are. They were second to react, and it's in the back of the net.
So the game has restarted. Liverpool in front. And news coming through of a goal in the Napoli game. Alan McInally with the details.
It's a second goal for Napoli. 25 minutes played, 2-0.
Alan McInally with his finger on the pulse. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Diarra. Andre Ramalho. And using his strength to shield the ball. It's with Wöber. Diarra. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Good technique displayed. Well, he's given a corner, the referee.
Big corner here. Listen to the fans. They need to use that energy to suck the ball in.
An opportunity in the air, but he's made a bit of a mess of that one.
Oh, it's really a shocking effort. I could do better than that, and I can't head the ball. Liverpool really struggling.
And slipped through beautifully. Origi. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Daka. Junuzovic. Christensen. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Now, this might pay dividends. And it might be. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Daka. Junuzovic. Tremendous ball played through. A glorious chance. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
And taken away from Salah. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. And crossed in the direction of the back post. And it's a goal! Level again! What a match this is turning out to be! Even Steven, one apiece in this match. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Sadio Mane now. And possession lost, intercepted. This might have potential. Well, the managers will now deliver their... And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is underway. Gomez. Alexander-Arnold. Fabinho. Origi. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Hwang Hee-chan. Junuzovic. Hwang Hee-chan. Read it superbly to take back possession. Mane gliding through the gears. And a very good challenge. A lot to look forward to on the Champions League group stage front here on EA TV Live. It's Liverpool up against Napoli.
Knockout football, Derek, you know it's my favourite. Properly focuses the mind, that does. Well, it should do anyway. I'm looking forward to it.
Magnificent defending. And now passing it through. And he's made headway. The goal from Salah. It's strange when he doesn't score these days.
Well, here's the replay. He didn't panic, did he? Decent strike, good technique, bread and butter strike, really, but it's in the back of the net. The hosts have had the lion's share of possession. After that, it's been a little bit disappointing. Creativity in midfield is a little bit off. Certainly too slow in front of goal. Need to get wide, need to get crosses in the box.
Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Not problematic for the keeper. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Wkwkw. Ulmer. Ball with Junuzovic. Andreas Ulmer. News coming through of a goal in the Napoli game. Alan McAnally with the details.
It's a third goal for Napoli. It's been scored.
Well, he's elected to tip that over for the corner. So the corner played into the box. Whatever it takes to keep them out. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Andreas Ulmer showing pit. He takes aim. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be. Once again the sides are level. It's a kaleidoscope of shifting emotions. And apologies to Alan McAnally for having to cut him off. Just to confirm, Napoli have scored in that game. And they are running away with it, seemingly. 3-0 in front. Diarra. Well, let's join Alan McAnally now, because I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Napoli game. Alan.
It's another goal for Napoli. It's been scored by Jose Carrion.
Oh, that's an interesting pass. Wijnaldum. Keeper did his job to begin with. Tremendous block. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Liverpool obsessed with finding a forward gear. Wonderful chance. And it's gone just narrowly widely.
Well, not his laces. It's the inside of his foot, Derek. It's a decent effort.
Well, Alan McAnally was in full flow. Unfortunately, we had to cut him off just moments ago. For clarification, Napoli did score in that match. And they are very much in the driving seat, winning 4-0. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Mane, can they take the lead? A very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
Sheer quality. Quality of the shot and certainly quality of the save.
Wang Hee-chan. Diarra. Could pick out a teammate. And a half-baked clearance into the advanced position. Magnificent defending. Shot attempted. This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, it looks like the game was over, but no, there's another chance. And there it is, back of the net. It looks like the winner.
Here's Keita. Attending to his defensive chores. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Fabinho. Keita. A good and fair challenge.
Well, if they carry on doing their jobs, they should be fine in this game. The fans are certainly doing their bit.
Diarra. Wang Hee-chan. Just drifted into the illegal position, offside, in the opinion of the officials. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And only 2 minutes remaining here. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And for a counter to succeed, it has to happen at lightning pace. It didn't. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Now Mo Salah. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Well, there goes the whistle.
My death heart, gotta be in style. You gotta go wild, chewing up love, oh, howling inside, like a pink leopard. You gotta go wild, you gotta go wild, you gotta go wild. Forever could be something. For space, for possible nothings.
Well, he leads the race to be top scorer in the league and considerable attention on him. Can he add to his total? We're about to find out. Good evening. They might have done quite a bit of refurbishment work on this stadium in recent seasons, but it still has a refreshingly old-fashioned quality about it. We're at Anfield. I'm Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And Liverpool know they really have their work cut out for them and they're not to be eliminated from the champions. Mane! Deflected behind, corner forthcoming. Over it comes. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Untidy in possession. So glancing at the table, and I must say, when the teams came out of the various pots for the Champions League draw, this was the one that stood out straight away. What a riveting game this promises to be.
Well, we're in for a real belter, I think. So much hype leading up to this game. Both teams expected to go deep into this competition. Can't wait for this one.
Teamwork might be the key. Alan. And here's Zielik. Can they take the lead? And that was a heaven-sent opportunity to take the lead so early.
First goal is so important, Derek. Sometimes you're not ready. Well, you really must be ready this early in the game.
I think you have to feel for any defender charged with the task, Lee, of keeping Mo Salah quiet. He can be fantastic to watch.
Well, as soon as you start putting the ball in the net, 3 goals in the last 3 games, that breeds confidence. And when you've got a player that sharp in front of goal, he's a huge asset to the team.
Koulibaly. Manolas. Is it going to end up being productive for them? And the goalkeeper will see that as part of doing his job. Corner given. Short corner it is. Corner again. They've taken this corner short. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in one of the other games. Alan McInally can fill us in.
It's a goal for the home team. 16 minutes played, 1-1.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. And now Zielinski. Zielinski losing possession here. Well, the counter chance might be a chance here. And he might be in here. Mane! And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, let's just look at this again. Just when you think you've got a team by the scruff of the neck, they break on you like that. What pace, what brilliance. Just look at the movement. It's a brilliant, brilliant goal.
Underway once more. Liverpool have the lead. And here's Alan. Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. Teammates in the middle, just unable to get his cross beyond the first defender. A chance to whip it in. Strong play here. Hisai. It is a decent looking attack here. Mario Rui. Angled towards Insigne. Insufficient guile on the crossing front, you've got to say.
Liverpool really struggling in terms of possession, but when they've had the ball, they keep delivering the sucker punch. A great advert for low possession, counter-attacking football. It's really working.
Fabian. Well, let's get details of a goal that's been scored in one of the other games from Alan McInally.
It's the second goal for the visitors. 32 minutes played, 2-1.
Thank you, Alan McInally. Now can they counter clinically? Firmino. It's got to be! I don't think the goalkeeper will be complaining about poor finishing like that, Lee.
No, it's not about the goalkeeper, it's about that poor effort. That really is awful.
Given away by Napoli. This might pay dividends. Fabian. Surely the equaliser. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be. So, a level contest. 1-1. Really fine initial touch. Firmino. And a chance for them to nudge in front. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Mario Rui. And now Zielinski. This is Salah. That's how to rob them of possession. Arkadiusz Milik. Might be able to get in behind the defence.
The fourth
Lorenzo
official has
Insigne.
indicated there will be a minimum
Excellent
of 2
challenge.
minutes of added time.
Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. It's with Roberto Firmino. The half-time whistle is sounded here, Lee. And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is underway. As an attacking player, you rather hope you'll get the decision in your favour, but offside here.
Yeah, the defence got that spot on, and so did the linesman.
It's with Fabinho. Zielinski. It's with Irving Lozano. Lozano. Extremely sloppy in possession. He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee? And it's a quality pass. Well, they would have been in a decent position there, but offside.
Oh, what a wasted opportunity that is.
Fabinho. Wijnaldum. Alexander-Arnold. And he did what he had to do defensively. Fabian. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Can they keep it going? Insigne! Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. And now the delivery, the fist of the goalkeeper. He's given the ball away here, Salah. Firing it in. Wonderful block. A very attractive looking move, easy on the eye, but nothing there. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. So a throw in here. It's a perfect challenge. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Ronaldo, beautifully disguised ball. Roberto Firmino has done it.
Well, let's see that again. Oh, it's so sweetly hit. Look at his technique. Absolutely brilliant. He's got the power, he's got the accuracy, and now he's got himself a goal.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench.
Napoli certainly controlling the possession here. After that, it's been a little bit disappointing. Creativity in midfield is a little bit off. Certainly too slow in front of goal. Need to get wide, need to get crosses in the box.
Coming on to the pitch.
And now Besar. Liverpool have given it away. Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Lozano, fed over towards the back post. Keeper's contribution, but what next? So 20 minutes to go, and threading it forward. Mane! A one-on-one situation, and the goalkeeper prevails in the duel.
Advantage is always with the attacking player because he's got the ball. You've got to take the ball off him. He does a brilliant job on that occasion.
Lozano. He continues his run. Fabian. Can he get them level? And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. It needs an accurate cross. And news of a goal in one of the other matches. Over to Alan McAnally.
It's a third goal for the visitors. 75 minutes played. 3-1.
Thank you, Alan McAnally. Fabian. Really a very poor ball. Might be able to set up the chance. Not to be this time. And the Liverpool throw-in forthcoming. And a substitution in the offing. It's got to be! Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Mane. Fabinho. Firmino. Very quick thinking there. Inside the final 5 minutes now. Now Mo Salah. Fabinho.
Well, Liverpool playing at home are normally a force to be reckoned with. They need to use the Kop's energy to get over the line here.
Fabian. Cajon here. In full control of the ball here. Genuinely thought they might cash in on that occasion, but haven't been able to do so.
Minimum of 2 minutes.
The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Straight down the throat of the opposition. So this group stage confrontation.
Bro, I don't want to listen to her, but she don't want to listen to me. Last week